Hello there and welcome back, guys. The season 2023-2024 is officially over and we do have a new Stanley Cup Champions. Florida Panthers, after 30 years of existence, they have done it. They have won the Stanley Cup. It is all over, guys. What a final it has been. One of the greatest finals I have ever seen. One of the greatest finals in the history of the NHL. But the Toronto Maple Leafs from the year 1942, they still stand alone as the only team that was able to overcome the 3-0 deficit in the Stanley Cup final. First of all, I want to say kudos to this team right here, Edmonton Oilers, the captain Connor McDavid. What an amazing season. What an amazing turnaround. Connor McDavid, he was very, very frustrated after the final. He was just repeating the words, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. Obviously, very disappointing loss for the Connor McDavid, for Edmonton Oilers. But I think, in retrospective, after a couple of days, after a couple of weeks, after a couple of months, they will be very proud of their group and what they were able to achieve this season. Just remember, back to the start of the season, Edmonton started with 10 losses out of the opening first 12 games. Like, it didn't look like they would even make the playoffs, but they showed their resilience. They showed how good of a team they are with a great leadership in this guy right here, Connor McDavid, with C on his chest. He's a great guy, a great player. He definitely deserves the Conn Smythe Trophy. He's the only player since 2003. For the past 20 years, he's the first player in 20 years to win the Conn Smythe Trophy from the losing team. 42 points in 25 playoff games. Absolutely incredible. Kudos to Connor McDavid. Kudos to Edmonton Oilers. Kudos also to the coach, Chris Knoblauch, because he was one of the main reasons why the Edmonton Oilers were able to make a huge turnaround this season. So first of all, guys, I really want to congratulate Edmonton Oilers, their fans, their general manager, their players, their coaches. What an amazing season. Obviously, the last game, they weren't able to win it. You need 16 wins to win Stanley Cup. In the playoffs, they were able to get 15. But in the Game 7, it was all about the Florida Panthers. So the Panthers, well, it has been quite a nice story. My favorite saying is, ever tried, ever failed, no matter. Try again, fail better. And the Florida Panthers really demonstrated this. They have been the President's Trophy winners 2 years ago. They have made it all the way to the Stanley Cup final last year, only to lose to Vegas Golden Knights. But this year, they tried again, and they didn't, failed again. They won the Stanley Cup. Obviously, it looks like they may fail again because they were up 3-0. Then it was suddenly 3-3. Edmonton with a great comeback, but eventually the Panthers, they were able to win the decisive Game 7 on the home ice before the home fans. It has been a big party in the Southern Florida Sunrise. It has been great. I mean, I was personally rooting for Edmonton, for Connor McDavid, for Canada. Canada, obviously, that drought of over 30 years still goes on and on. Let's see when it will end. But I was personally rooting for Edmonton to complete this miraculous comeback. But I have to say, I am happy for Florida also. What a story. Alexander Barkov, the first Finnish player to be able to lift the Stanley Cup. He has been one of the most underrated players of the NHL. Not anymore. Finally, he gets the greatest accolade the hockey can afford him, and he wins the Stanley Cup, one of the most iconic trophies, if not the most iconic trophy in the sports world. I mean, it has been amazing, so I'm very happy for Alexander Barkov. I'm very happy for Matthew Tkachuk. I have seen the family of Tkachuks in the stands. It has been great to see Brady in tears. You know, he was clearly happy for his brother, the Keith Tkachuk, the father. He was happy as well, the mother, and everything. You know, I'm very happy for Aaron Ekblad. He has been there for a lot of years, you know, basically over 10 years for Aaron Ekblad in the Southern Florida. Finally, he gets his reward and he wins the Stanley Cup. I'm very happy for Bill Zito as well, the general manager, who was able to make some important signings, some important trades, most notably, obviously, 2 years ago, Matthew Tkachuk for Jonathan Huberdeau in that big trade with Calgary. I'm happy. I'm really happy for Paul Maurice. He was entering this Stanley Cup final as the coach with the most amount of games coached who has not won the Stanley Cup. Well, not anymore. He finally gets the Stanley Cup. When he was asked by Kyle Bukauskas on the ice level, how does it feel? He said, it feels even better than he imagined, than he expected. So he was absolutely, just very happy about it. So I'm really happy. Also for the fans in Florida, like they have been enjoying some great success. Obviously, the past 5 years. Always there has been a team from Florida in the Stanley Cup final, either Tampa Bay or right now in the past 2 seasons, the Florida Panthers. Let's see what happens in the offseason, what moves the Panthers will make, but right now it's not time to talk about that. It's time to really congratulate Florida Panthers on an amazing season, amazing offseason. Finally, they have been able to finish the job in the Game 7 in Sunrise. And I really want to say, I think for me, the one key factor in the Game 7 has been Sergei Bobrovsky. I have been talking about him in the past couple of videos that he really was playing pretty badly, that he was struggling with save percentage like at below 80%, so that has been pretty rough for Sergei Bobrovsky, but in this, decisive Game 7, he had a save percentage 95%. Kudos to him, just a great goalkeeper, a great goaltender, definitely deserved to win this trophy, Stanley Cup. Even though he didn't win the Conn Smythe, still he was smiling, and he was the second player to receive the cup right after the captain, Alexander Barkov. Even that showed how much the Florida Panthers, they really value the Sergei Bobrovsky. Every time you were watching a playoff game at Sunrise, the fans were screaming, Bobby, Bobby. They really love him. He loves being a Florida Panther. He said he loves all the guys, and yeah, finally, it is a win for the Panthers, guys. So the season 2023-2024 is over. That's a wrap on this season, and we have a new Stanley Cup Champions. And we will have again a drought without hockey for about 3 months, but we'll be back in September, and I will be making more videos, guys, throughout the summer. Obviously, right now we'll be talking about the NHL draft coming up on Friday in Las Vegas in the Sphere, but for now, just congratulations to Florida Panthers. Bobrovsky has been brilliant in Game 7, game-winning goal by Sam Reinhart, goal by Carter Verhaeghe as well. Oilers, they tried. It was very tough to watch. Connor McDavid, devastated after the Game 7. It sucks, it sucks, it sucks. He was repeating these words. But he can take a lot of pride. Also, the Edmonton Oilers, they can take a lot of pride from this season. And let's see what happens next season. You see the Panthers, they lost last season to Vegas Golden Knights. In the final, they were able to learn from it. You learn from failures. The greatest teacher failure is, as Master Yoda was saying in the Star Wars, and I do believe that's true. So who knows, maybe next season, the Edmonton Oilers will be able to replicate that, what the Florida Panthers were able to do this season. After a hard break in the Stanley Cup final, it can really teach you a lot of lessons, and I will be rooting for Edmonton also next season to get it for Connor McDavid. But anyways, this day, this week, this season is all about the Florida Panthers, all about Alexander Barkov, Sergei Bobrovsky, Matthew Tkachuk, Aaron Ekblad, Paul Maurice, and many, many more, and all of the fans in Southern Florida. Congratulations to you guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me who were you rooting for in this final. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate all of your support. Please subscribe if you can. If not, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, I'm already looking forward to the next season. I will be releasing a lot of videos in the coming days as well, in the coming weeks. So I appreciate all of you guys, and have a great one. See you soon. Bye for now. Bye, guys. And obviously, once again, congratulations to Florida Panthers. Bye.